And welcome everybody to another Hogs of War Middle League game. This is the last game of the group stages of the Middle League, and joining me in the commentary booth today we have Irn Fox. Great to see you. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling a bit surprised since this commentary was dropped on me right at the last moment. But let's see how it goes.
Yeah, you and me both. There is going to be a little bit of technical tomfoolery here, but I'm sure it'll turn out okay in the edit. We've got Warco versus Michael. Warco for this first game is going to be bringing Medic, Grenadier, Parrot, Sapper, Scout. And just give me a moment, because like I say, I'm having to be a little bit tricksy here to get all this done.
Oops. Yeah, the lineups are both the same, so...
Yeah, it's going to be the same things, so I'll just sort this out in just a moment. Sorry everybody, we're having to be a little bit creative with how we put the stream together here, so sadly it's a little bit janky, but as you can see it's pretty much the same loadout for both the teams: Medic, Grenadier, Parrot, Sapper, Scout. And I'll just shoot them another message to let them know to get on to the next screen. I'm having to bounce back and forth here because the usual way we record these things is a little bit screwy, but nonetheless, we shall continue on. Just back onto that.
Yeah, on Morning Glory, I don't know, whoever goes first usually has pretty good advantage here. But if the medics are very far away from each other, it might lead some damage as well.
Yeah, it's an I'm not that familiar with playing on Morning Glory. I think I played a couple of games on it, but it's one of those where... Oh yes, it's this one. Sorry, I'm terrible with the names when it comes to these maps. So anyway, this of course the one where people remember from the demo. This can make for an interesting match, but looks like we are going to kick off with a very safe and typical MoMA.
That is pretty brutal start. Like, yeah. Michael has a really difficult fight ahead of him since the medic is right next here. And this medic also grabbed a bazooka so he can deal some damage if needed as well.
Yes, this is a map where this is just a somewhat think of a blessed start for Warco because of just how close those two medics are. Depending on how it loads out, you could have a situation where the medic could quite easily spawn where Warco's current pig is, which at this time limit pretty much kills off the MoMA potential, but by the looks of things...
I mean, you can still get the MoMA, you just have to swim and lose a lot of HP, and it's debatable if it's still worth it at that point.
Yeah. There is a slight skippy bit you can do slightly to reduce it, but let's see how much damage can be done here. He's going for the drop.
Pretty decent damage. No, not the best, but not bad by any means.
Yeah. Give him the old toaster treatment, as Niklas referred to it. Well, he didn't call it a toaster treatment, but he said about how when you do that kind of thing, the pig pops up like a bit of toast.
I do like this idea, body blocking the Grenadier. It basically forces the Grenadier's next turn being just to deal the 40 to the Grenadier, and it essentially wastes the Grenadier turn unless you want to give your opponent the Grenadier turn as well.
Yeah. With the Grenadier, I think that it is just a simple case of trying to keep them in the game as long as possible. Body blocks, of course, being a great way to do that. It does mean that that you can't take down the other Grenadier, so you are having to hug these two pigs together, but an easy way to go around it. But I think... Okay, not who they were going after, but still, decent damage. I thought they were going to be trying to take care of that Grenadier that was over there. Just say nuts to the 40 damage, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's worth hitting the Grenadier, since the Grenadier would not even die from just one hit. But it is definitely an option.
Yeah. Well, a good hit would have got them down to 1, because they're on 41, then a head jump would have got rid of them, but... Let me say, it's a bit of a risk.
That is true, but it is unlikely that his own Grenadier would live to see another turn at that point either.
See if this could be enough to see off this scout.
Yeah, this scout is definitely dead. So no poison for Warco.
I know that Michael was saying earlier on that he's a little bit worried about the timing, but he seems to be going through this very efficiently. He really wants to get to that D&D game after this.
This also means that it is possible for Warco to destroy the Grenadier now, like even with using another pig.
Yeah, potentially. Well, I suppose we'd have to see just how much the loss of that. Oh, okay, that's probably at least a 50.
Yeah, definitely more than 30, but I did not see the HP since that was a scout, so no idea.
They're in a little bit of a sticky position because I think they are close to the crate over there, so could deal some extra damage onto them if they're feeling a bit clever. But in the meantime, I think it's just going to be Sapper versus Sapper at this point.
This is one of the moments where I would definitely just use a TNT for certain damage, but many players do like to use them shrapnels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can get it, if you can really get it, you can get a lot of damage, or you just get a 30. Okay.
I don't think there is anyone in need of healing nearby.
No, I think he is going to have a little pot about just to see, but get some extra head jumps, why not? Squeeze out a little bit more damage.
It is definitely something that is, like, strategically, it is something you should do, but it's just such a drag that I really don't like seeing those kind of tactics.
Well, I think that there comes a point where you're getting to a good rhythm, you're doing a nice bit of damage with the head jumps, or you're making a complete hash of it and you're doing next to nothing but you're just wasting your time. That's when it feels like a drag to me.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a time where those 3 head jumps will actually matter, so it might even save the game at the end, but it's so rare that I just never wanna start doing stuff like that myself.
Well, we'll see. You never know. We might get to the end of this and those 3 head jumps were the thing that won the game.
Yeah, I would just plant the mine to the Grenadier now and hit the paratrooper with a good grenade, but he does the basically opposite.
It does feel like a bit of a waste to be throwing a high explosive grenade on a 41 HP pig, but when it gets him out of the game, that's the key thing. But his young Grenadier is now pretty close to the water now. With a para not far off.
Medic's keep.
I think.
Yeah, you definitely could have killed the Grenadier with a paratrooper for sure if you hit him with a mine before. I don't think he realized that he has that much advantage on a MoMA situations, that there was that extra turn left.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're both playing very effectively and very efficiently at the moment. I just think it's just that thing that we always see, where sometimes the target priority isn't the best, but hey, it's easier for us to say because we're not playing the game.
Indeed, that is true.
But anyway, this is the thing that I was worried about because of just how close to the water this Grenadier is now with that para. Won't be enough to kill them off.
I think that was one of the 1 HP trees.
Oh, well. That tree has leafed. That's as good as I can get to with that joke.
With a good hit, that Grenadier is now dead. Let's see.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was pretty bad spin, so most likely.
Yeah, there he goes. Slight positioning mistake, but at the moment, Warco is leading this, going off the bar. Of course, the bar is like a turn or so delayed.
But yeah, against Paratrooper, there is no real good position unless you are just far away from the Paratrooper.
Yeah, well, the better position is not being near any bodies of water or minefields, really.
Well, yeah, but in a map like this, the Paratrooper can almost anywhere to get you close to the water if he just drops a couple of jetpacks.
That is indeed true, given the layout of this one. I think this is a very optimistic shrapnel, but we'll see.
I mean, I like that turn. Even though the shrapnel was unlikely to hit, now the medic can heal the poison away, so...
Yeah. It's an effective... It's an effective way. Very optimistic. Hey, he gets rid of the poison. Still effective. Still efficient.
Indeed. I would rather take the I would rather deal 30 damage and heal the poison away than just deal maybe 30, maybe 50 from closer and skip a turn later on.
Yeah, I can definitely see the argument for it. And now that pig should be getting healed, providing Warco doesn't get too tunnel visioned. But of course, it's fair to say that's why he brought this pig over in the first place.
Indeed. Would be pretty embarrassing to forget it now.
Yes, certainly at this level of play, given how well they've both been playing up until this moment.
Funnily enough, he can even body block if he wants to.
By the looks of things, he isn't. He's just going to leave this medic open for as much damage as possible from that sapper.
Indeed, but since he basically have 2 extra turns, he could have used bazooka and TNT anyways, even if the body block was there. But yeah, it doesn't really change that much.
Now
The medic is in very safe position anyways. Yeah. It's unlikely that Michael can get there to deal any damage.
Well, in the meantime, Michael's going to try and at least get some poison damage going.
I don't know about this. This paratrooper can run close to the medic as well if he wants to.
There's plenty of jetpacks for it, but I think he's just going to start pumping as much damage as he can do into this sapper.
Yeah, I mean the medic can also move here later on, so
yeah,
it doesn't make that much difference.
He's starting to cut things fine, but I think it's going to be a safe bazooka shot from here. Ooh, like a little bit of lag there. But we go.
Somehow I don't think that body block does much, but it is at least a body block.
Yeah, I think that sapper's going to be going in the next couple turns, so it's not the best. Might not be the worst, but...
And here's the skip again.
And now here's Warco's time to definitively put this medic down.
Indeed.
A good shrapnel will do it, but we'll see.
I don't know if I would trust shrapnel here. I mean, it might instant kill the pig, but if this deals 30, then it's gonna be difficult to deal with that medic.
Ooh!
Okay, it's enough.
50. So he's in... Well, I don't think he's got any scouts
left.
Yeah, he's got no scouts left.
Yeah, I feel it would have been safer to just slap TNT there, take the Sur 50 and then deal with the medic with his own medic.
Yeah, I just... It is, like I say, it's one of those things of... It's easy for us to say because we're not playing it. A little bit of lag there, but I think that's just purely on our end.
It can be, yeah.
But that's quickly healed away.
Okay, he's not gonna heal the paratrooper, so there is a potential for skip.
I'm going to be going for some safe damage here just to see off that medic. Doesn't want to take the risk on the rifle burst.
Now it would have been good time to do those extra 2 head jumps and just use a knife.
Yeah.
Because that's the skip gone now. The grenade launcher...
Got a little bit of lag going at the moment
the best
on our side, but still nothing seemingly harming the players. That pig has now just gone.
Okay, let's see if I can deal the 70. He definitely does not want to hit 90 now.
Or 130. Oh, no.
Or 30. That's not optimal either.
So Smith is going to be sticking around for a little bit longer. He's still going to be dangerous. Not sure if he'll go so far as to remove himself from the game just yet.
This basically guarantees that this paratrooper is not gonna skip if he can just get close enough to the medic.
It'd be a bit of a run for him. I'm still debating whether or not he's actually going to just blow himself up.
Just getting a little bit closer would be enough. Like, in a way that the medic can get to him for sure.
Now he just seems to focus on just pure damage. But there goes the other scout. So neither team can really capitalise any poison stuff now. Well, not be able to spread any more poison, I should say.
Some defensive positioning.
Yeah, not a bad idea. But I think that the last 2 pigs that Warco have got at this point are not really long-range pigs to begin with, but still, every little helps. And that's a nice clean 40 there.
I mean, the medic does have a bazooka, if I remember correctly. So.
Oh, yes, he does have it. I think it's a ×2 or ×3, maybe.
And hitting shrapnel behind that hill is not gonna happen, so this guy has to move closer now.
Yeah. Michael could still... Oh, he doesn't have any shrapnel to use it for.
Oh, that sapper is out of shrapnels.
Just going to try and get a nice safe 30. Which he succeeds
Indeed,
with.
That pig is not gonna live for long now.
Yeah. There is the risk by Warco moving his pigs along this way that he could end up just feeding them to Michael, because he does have a good defensive position and he can get some good skips. Well, his first skip going here. His only skip going on that.
Question is, if the medic can run there, if Warco can make this run, I think there should be enough time. And if he can heal that pig, that's basically game over.
I think it's going to be very close. If he can do it, like you say, it's going to be game over. If he can't, then he's just leaving those two pigs very vulnerable, and he's using it on the sapper.
Oh, okay. So I guess he was not... He thought he has not enough time, probably, but I think he could have made it.
I think they would have had enough time to heal him. I don't think he would have had much time to do anything else without hoping that
doesn't really matter. As long as he healed, that would be enough.
But he would have left his two pigs very close together for some double damage. But still, he avoids the skip. So it's 2v2.
Okay, those pigs are not at optimal positioning now, but they're not that close to each other as well.
They're not that close to each other, but they are surrounded by water, and they are starting to run on steam as far as weapons. Well, the sapper is definitely.
I think the minefield is still on that island, so that could be something.
Ooh. Go get some water damage? No.
Okay, he definitely can get close enough now.
Yeah.
Just run to the paratrooper and slap some TNTs.
It's really getting down to the wire now.
He could also deal with the sapper, but the previous turn feels kind of waste if you are just dealing with that low HP sapper now.
I think he's just going to play it ultra safe and just get rid of this sapper all the same. Which does feel like a bit of a waste of the TNT, bearing in mind he has plenty of low damage weapons to take care of him.
Especially since the shrapnels are out. If he runs out of TNT, that sapper is going to be completely useless.
I think he has picked up the roller grenades though, so he's not totally useless. He's just not as effective as he could
I guess. Imagine roller grenade being the best weapon you have.
What a horrible idea that is. Still, it is a reliable 40 for a pig that otherwise can only really do 30 damage without the TNTs and shrapnels.
Indeed.
Not a total loss. Yeah, not a total loss.
Definitely beats grenade launcher, so.
We'll see what he can do.
Okay. The medic to minefield now could still do something. Otherwise, Michael has just lost. Yeah, no, that's not doing anything.
Oh, just a little bit there, but looks like this is definitely getting to the end of it, which is a shame because I think that Michael did play very well here, but didn't really hang well together for him. It's not.
For some reason, it looked like he was so close of healing the paratrooper here.
He just really wants to drag this game out a little bit longer.
Okay, why would you do this? The grenade launcher is definitely not something you should use here.
He's trying to minimize damage on his own pig, but at this point, it doesn't really matter.
At that point, he could have used a rifle burst, but I would have just hit both of them with a bazooka now.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter at this point because of just how late into the game we are. Like, you can afford to do a little bit of take the risk and...
Yeah, it legit doesn't matter since this paratrooper is dead from TNT anyway, so... I guess this sapper didn't need all those TNT anyways.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Why would you not finish the game here? I don't like this. Like, it doesn't change the outcome, but it basically just wastes time.
Especially when you just get it down to 25. There's no real point in dragging this out. I suppose that maybe he's just doing this so he doesn't lose an extra pig somehow, but at this point...
Yeah, that medic would have not died from the TNT, however you put it, unless you drown your own medic, but there is no reason to place the TNT like that.
And I'm fairly certain at this point the pig difference doesn't really matter. This is the last game of the group stage, and that I don't think that for the sake of an extra pig here and there, it's going to change who's going through at all.
Yeah.
But anyway,
imagine the Sapper drowning now. It would be funny because he was working so hard to avoid it.
But he hangs on with 9 health. And we get to the end of our first match with Warco taking the win there. Very effectively done. Don't think there's much else to say here. Both players played very well with this one. You got any other thoughts for this one, Fox?
Not really, no.
Yep, so that's it for now. We will be back shortly with the next game, so see you after this. Hello and welcome back. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back because, you know, it's not like we've had a commercial break or anything, but here we are with more Hogs of War fun. Now we're on to the map that everybody knows and everybody loves. It's time for Field Hospital. How do you feel about Field Hospital, Iron Fox?
It is one of the weird maps. Like, I kind of wanna like it, but there is just too much healing. It is way too slowly played map. There is some unique strategies that can be seen here, but this time the players have a kind of agreed on not using the medical tents. Let's see if both of them actually are keeping up with that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the gentleman's agreement does indeed last with this one. But still, we've got 2 players here with almost identical lists. We have got from Michael Medic Parrot Sapper Gunner Scout, and for Warco Medic Gunner Parrot Sapper Scout. Don't really have much to add to this one because, quite honestly, this is a map which, I'll be honest, I've got mixed feelings of. But hopefully their agreement not to use the healing tents won't negatively impact my feeling on the game one way or the other. We'll soon see.
Yeah, going first here with the medic, I don't know about that. Both players are doing it, but if one of the players would slap the medic like third or something, there is plenty of medicine balls and such on the maps. So you could not trank the medic. Just have the medic like third or... even maybe a second here would be a very interesting way to mix up the gameplay.
Yeah, because this is functionally just Bridge the Gap, but an earlier version of it. And I wouldn't bring Medic on that version of it, and given, like you say, just how many healing options there are knocking about here, you're not exactly spoiled for... well, you are spoiled for choice as far as healing is concerned, so it just feels a bit redundant to me, but still... we didn't need to reload or anything, just straight into it, Michael going first. Just hoovering up as much material as he can do.
Okay, did that medic really need that healing hands crate?
Well, no, is the honest answer, but I suppose it at the very least keeps out the enemy hands. Oh.
I don't know if I like this move at all. He did not take the pillbox. Now the medic is free to just either grab the pillbox and hit the medic or trank the other medic.
Yeah.
But no, he's not doing that. He's also collecting crates. Let's see if he can avoid the healing hands crate.
I wonder how many turns we're going to go through with this one without a MoMA, or possibly even no tranks at all.
I mean, it would be weird. There is way to run to the either side pretty easily, so...
yeah. But looks like we're just going with pure damage for most of these medics, which... hey, why not? Let's spice things up. This is a map that needs spicing up, and... that was a nice spicy 40 there.
Yeah, focusing on a Sapper on this map definitely is not a bad idea. Yeah. Sapper just can plant TNT, jump into pillbox, jump into medical tent. On a latter, I don't know if they will actually do, since they did say they are not planning to use them, but I feel it's so tempting to just plant the TNT and jump into a building.
Yeah. And as we said, just given the layout of this one, it's very easy for certain pigs to get from one side to the other. So it's not bad to deal the damage onto the sapper. Let's see what can be done here.
Okay, the gunner could definitely peel up. My English is not working today. The gunner could definitely pick up some healing crates, like healing hands, medicine balls. That would be useful for a gunner on this map.
Yeah. Especially if this turns into a bit of a closer range affair, the gunner's effectiveness does go down a little bit. We'll see if we can plant a good mortar here. This looks like it might be a pre-prepared shot, but we'll see.
Yeah, it is oddly specific position to be in.
Hey, we'll soon find out if we get a magic 50 or 70 off this one. Ooh,
I mean,
40.
it is good damage, but that medic did move before, so it cannot be prepared.
Yeah.
It was just a good shot otherwise.
Hey, at this level of the game, you know, it's all good work. Credit where credit's due. There's a reason why these players are up here and not me. But as we can see, this sapper can quite easily just get onto the other side here. And if he plays this right, he might be able to just crack this pillbox wide open.
I don't like this. Like, pillboxes are not that... Yeah,
Ooh!
that's what I'm always saying about shrapnel. Like, they always end up hurting you, even if you use them well.
And even if they don't literally hurt you, they'll hurt you emotionally.
Definitely. But yeah, hitting the pillbox, I don't really like that since the pillbox has only 3 of the shots. It's only 40s that it deals. Like, bazooka can deal the same. Just wait for the pillbox to run out of ammo and you save one more turn to deal damage to the pigs.
Plus, there is a lot of health healing items about. Even though they have both agreed not to use the mash tents, there's still a lot of healing hands, there's still a lot of healing grenades. So it's easy to get around it. And it does feel like he might have just fed that sapper to that side. And similarly, it does feel like Warco might have just fed this parrot to this side. But we'll soon see.
I like the positioning that he was trying to put the paratrooper in a way that pillbox cannot hit him. But I think he's slightly too high up. Anyways, there is lots of other targets for the pillbox anyway, so it's not like it actually matters. Oh, is the medic next to the water? Flamethrower, maybe?
Yes. I don't think this will be able to kill the medic, but it will take a large chunk out of his health.
It might, actually. The spins on this puddle of water are working funnily.
We'll soon see. And into the drink he goes. Oh, no.
Okay, no wonky spins, so medic is still alive.
Still alive, down to 30.
That also means that medic would be easily tranquilized.
Yes. Easy tranquilized, potentially vulnerable to some poison coming his way as well. I don't think he'd be going to heal him at this point. I just think it's going to be some more flat damage into this sapper. Who does
healing the medic would do nothing. He's still pretty much instant kill from anything, so...
Ooh. That sapper is in a very vulnerable position, down to 40 health.
Okay, the poison is definitely a risky move. Normally, like, if you can just jump into the tents, this would definitely be a very bad move. But if the agreement holds, then the poison is...
Oh, did it actually poison him? Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah. But there is still one health crate on the map as well, so that is definitely fair game, even if the tents are not.
Yes, and we'll see. And also, there's still some healing healing weapons left on the map as well, I think.
Yeah, true. Medicine balls, healing hands, anything can heal that paratrooper. So
of course,
I don't know. Like, this is the type of map where I would never pick a scout just because of the amount of healing this map has.
To be fair, though, given that they're not using the mash tents or anything, it does mean you're having to dedicate time to undoing any poison stuff. Which, given how short the time is... Oh!
Yeah, that was almost too short of a throw anyways.
Well, we didn't totally go an entire game without any kind of tranquilizers.
I do not like this. The medic has enough HP to still be fast. He can definitely heal that away.
Yeah. And even if he wouldn't go for that, I think the power on that side is a bigger target at this point.
Yeah, he either had to trank the medic or just not use a trank since the heal. But it doesn't seem like Warco is going for a heal, so I guess it doesn't matter after all.
Well, they did say they were going to do some big, manly damage here, so I think they could try and keep the healing to a minimum. Oh, oh dear, that's a horrible turn for him.
Yeah, there's one of those wonky spins I mentioned. That definitely could have happened with the flamethrower turn as well.
Well, they're going to try and send this power rolling down the mountain. He's just going to play it safe now. Oh, is he going to try and get a 40 on the scout that's over there? Oh, no.
I mean, there is...
Going to go for another
There
long
is
range.
the gunner, so... Yeah, I feel the scout would have been behind the tent, so there might have been a head sticking out, but that would have been way too much time to check.
Yes. But still an effective turn nonetheless.
Yeah, not bad.
This does feel like a very close game, though. To be fair, the other one felt like a pretty close game to a certain point as well.
Yeah, true.
Two very good players, regardless of who ends up winning this one. They're both very, very good players. He's going to try, maybe, to crack this one open and get a little bit of damage on the medic as well. Does get the damage on the medic.
I kind of approve. The flamethrower could be used better as well, but it was like bazooka amount of damage for a medic and the pillbox destroyed, so I cannot complain too much about that turn.
Still very effective, even if it is not the most optimal way of doing it, but still, not bad. Can't complain, better than what I would have done. Let's see what this sapper can do to this other sapper.
Oh, that sapper is still over full.
Yes. Whereas this sapper is only on 40.
Yeah, no 110s this time.
Not this one, but there's going to be a lot of people now after watching that game and going to think, am I going to bet that lucky? Could it be me next?
Okay, he could have punched up the paratrooper and medic together, but not anymore.
No.
Oh, that's risky. If he slides down, there is no more turn.
I think that's what he's planning on doing, just try and get him down, but he does avoid a big slide. Can he get this extra bit of damage in? Is he going to land? And it does. Is he going to go down in the water? He's sliding.
No water.
No. He skims across the water like a stone.
Okay, just slap at the TNT here. Do not risk a shrapnel now.
Well, not unless you want to drag this out even further, but time for Rimsky to go Bysky.
This would be one of those moments that he could just jump into the building after placing the TNT. Let's see if he does.
I don't think he would at this point. It'd be a bit cheeky to do it.
Indeed.
But is he going to be a cheeky piggy? No, he's sticking to the plan.
I mean, this is the sort of rule that I would definitely agree on if I would play against someone that I actually would know that for sure isn't jumping into the tent whenever he starts looking. But on the other hand, if my lineups would be ready for this, I would have lots of sappers here just because I can jump into the buildings. It would ruin my strategy and lineup altogether to agree on such a rule.
Yeah. In fairness, they are doing this because they're both... This is one of those maps that can really drag out, especially with the healing tents done in. So this is a fair gentleman's agreement. I've never played this map, and I'm hoping never to play this map, but see how well we can do with all of this.
Okay, the medic did actually get one more turn.
There's people you could be healing, I think.
If only this medic wasn't the one grabbing the healing hands, he could be healed.
There's healing to be done, but he's focusing on that turn skip. Even though that medic himself is in skip range, you got sniper with that, and off he goes.
Indeed. I mean, the scout can be made skip as well, so...
More bullying, this poor little pig.
Do we see another bad spin here?
Oh, oh no, another one. And what's he going to do with this one, I wonder? Oh, he's not going to try and split these two up, is he? Okay.
I mean, I guess not. He's just dealing damage. Oh, double head jump.
Lev on his own. This will take out
Yep.
the... Oh, no.
That's not gonna work. And the gunner is alive. He's skipping on one.
He's sticking on one. That would have been a costly way in avoiding the skip. But he does bring that orderly down to 5, and his own power is down to 21.
Yeah, I don't see any decent way for Michael to win this anymore. Like, unless he just starts cheating on their agreement and just jump into the tents, there is no way he can do anything.
Well, even then, I think it'd be a bit close, because I think that Warco has the numbers advantage regardless.
Well, yes and no. If you can heal up, let's say, 2 or 3 of your picks to full HP, numbers mean nothing on this map at that point. This turn I don't like. That scout is basically guaranteed to skip later.
Let's see if Michael will be able to capitalise on that.
Well, not with this pig.
Certainly not with that pig. And we do get the other skip, so normal service has now been resumed. Pesky is now going to try and be a pest. Sorry, you were saying?
How much health does the green scout have now? It's 20-something, I think. He might even skip with a knife, but I don't know the exact HP.
Well, he might try and do some double damage here on these two. Going to 30,
Yeah,
so if he is only 20, he's going to be going.
Okay, he was actually aware of the health. He knew how much he had. He did the deal, like he did the full grenade launcher damage, and that scout is now skipping for sure.
Yes, definitely. Now we have it confirmed. So we might see a little bit of a panic from Warco, trying to ensure that that skip doesn't happen now.
Yeah, there would be definitely enough time to run there. Just either slap a TNT, or if not, then at least a shrapnel. But he's still sticking on this side. I guess he was not thinking that he could make it to the other side, but like it was not that long of a way. Yeah,
oh.
No. Now he basically skips 2 turns. Oh, careful, you don't want to heal the gunner here.
Well, no sneaky accidental healing here.
I might actually just back away and heal the medic at this point.
Yeah.
Although there is so many skips incoming, it's almost guaranteed that this medic will move again.
Skip number 1.
Yeah, just machine gun the medic.
And if he's lucky, he might avoid taking that 1 HP off his gunner.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna damage from that far away, but it might. Let's see. Oh,
yeah, it does.
3. Unlucky for him. But that gunner would have been dealt with 1 head jump anyway, so it's not like it actually matters. Okay, so basically this means the medic must be made to skip now. Imagine throwing as well medicine ball here to slightly heal Monty, but not heal the medic. Like that would be...
That's a level of skill I can't get my head around.
Yeah, I would definitely not trust myself with that, but that would be like, if that would work, that would be a perfect move.
I'm sure there's someone that will be that by the time this goes out, someone will have done it somewhere.
Most likely, yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Is he
I mean,
trying to get? Is he trying to find a way and getting a double poison here? Is he just
not with this angle. It would have been actually possible, like low enough throw, and it might have got. Although this guy's poisoned already, so there was no real reason to try. But yeah, just heal now, heal the scout, heal the medic. Actually, is the paratrooper the one going next? No, he already kept. I was wondering if he should heal both of these pigs with the medicine ball and not just the medic, but he would leave his own pigs punched up. Oh, don't go
Oh,
that close.
careful!
Paratrooper.
Careful! These things have very
That
wide splash.
indeed. I don't think it reached the paratrooper, but it was probably like a couple of pixels away.
Very close to it. Now it's time for this sapper to make his presence known on this side of the arena. Still has
The
some
healing hand.
Heal, heal, heal! Don't think, heal!
Still going with the shrapnels, I see.
Oh, where's he? Oh, yeah, fair enough. I was wondering which way he was going to be pointing there. Maybe he'll get his 70? No, he gets his 30.
This is one of the moments where I actually approve of the shrapnel. The TNT would have not killed the medic anyway, so no reason not to try.
This Sparrow is struggling. He is going to think he's going to at least try and get onto this side to be a bit more of a problematic target.
Definitely. And since this guy's low, there is no real reason to start the long journey to move to the other side anymore anyways.
He's going to try and sink some more into that power. Look out for your own!
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't help him. That doesn't help him at all.
Down to 15. A little bit of lag there.
But to be fair, the medic was one hit kill anyway, so it's not like it did that much. Oh, is he? He's moving near the tent. Is he actually gonna jump in? It definitely looks like it.
Oh, is he gonna break the rule? No, is he? No. The gentleman's agreement stands.
He was either messing with Michael or then they were just talking in the chat that, hey, don't go there. No, don't do it.
No. Wouldn't it be funny if I jumped in this thing I said I wasn't going to jump into? Ooh,
oh, wait. How much? Yeah, I was thinking that was the case. That was quite not enough.
It's getting very close now. I think at this point it is safe to say that Warco has taken this one.
I mean, there might be still some skips incoming, so let's see. And there is also a chance of one of the players just jumping into a medical tent and healing the pig to full HP.
Yeah. Bit premature to start calling it, I will admit. Because with this game, you really don't know what might happen. It's entirely possible that that someone will crash into, find a way crashing into the invisible blimp and getting an airstrike.
Oh, there's one more jetpack remaining. I did not expect that. Although this guy has been sleeping for a long time, so... That's not the optimal place to land. The shot is not gonna be as easy now.
Hey, maybe you'll blow up the mash tent.
Nah, the tent should have like 80 or something like that HP.
Well, he's had his snooze time and he's dealing decent damage.
Oh, wait.
Is he thinking of trying to take this one out? Self-kill?
So it seems.
These can sometimes really do a crud ton of damage if it really gets this right.
I mean, I don't like this. Dealing with your own medic, your opponent would have had to use one more turn to deal with the medic, so even though he was banking on huge damage, that basically sealed the game.
Yeah. He sacrifices his medic for 57 damage. I can understand what he was trying to do, because there are games I've played where I've done something similar to that and just got a ridiculous amount of damage through from that, but sadly it wasn't to be here for Michael.
Yeah, but with the picks he has, it was definitely not the time to do it.
This might be the end of that scout. It is.
Yeah, okay. How is he planning to deal with all the rest of the picks with 1 HP? Tent?
Tent, beg for mercy, run away.
Okay, let's see if he actually jumps into the tent. No,
Well, there
he's
is
not.
still that bunker down there if he wants to be especially cheeky.
Nah, that does nothing. That does not help
It
him win.
doesn't do anything, but still, it would keep him in a little bit longer.
Oh, make the gunner skip now.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then break the rule and jump into the tent. That would guarantee like victory for him, basically.
No, I think this gentleman's agreement sticking through to the end.
I mean, it depends. It only sticks if you are actually a gentleman.
Well, let's see. I don't think there's any healing things with him. Yes, there is.
Oh. Okay, this is actually the time to use it.
Oh.
Because the paratrooper could not kill this big anyways. I mean, unless you place yourself in a way that you can be head jumped, so...
But no, he's not going to be dragging this out any further.
Okay, how will the game end? Will the Sapper just do a punch or head jump and jump into the tent? That would be funny.
The one time he ends up going into the mash tent is right at the very end. One head jump, and he's going to go into the
that
bunker.
building, I bet.
Oh.
Just for fun, trying some extra damage.
Yep, some fireworks to end it.
Oh, that seems risky.
Yep, just fireworks. For a second there, I thought he was going to take it to a draw, but anyway, nope, that's it. In the end, it ends up going 2-1 to Warco.
It was interesting to see the game here where you don't know if they're gonna use the tents in the end or not.
It added a little extra tension there. Still, fair, great performance from both of them. For Michael, it didn't quite hang through for him. I think that he's going through to the next stage, regardless of how this one turned out. But still, Warco there, proving that he is every bit Middle League material. Any closing thoughts from you, Irn Fox?
Respectable that both of the players abided by the agreement they made, so that is very I mean, I don't know the English word, so I'm just wasting time here
It's
now.
a very honourable, very gentlemanly thing to do, but still...
Yeah, the honourable is the word I was looking for. That's
still,
exactly.
Great stuff from them. Nothing else to say, but hey, stick around for more fun and pork-based pugilistics here on this channel. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Till next time, see you later. Bye!